Hello, Goblin Slayer Season 2, Episode 11. Yeah, this is the penultimate episode. And, well, my guess is that they are finally, well, I say finally, but they are going to get to whatever the crypt is called that the Archbishop mentioned to save the princess. And I think the episode's gonna end right before they save the princess. And then the next episode is gonna be about actually saving her. Because I think what's gonna happen is that they are gonna confront the goblins. But then they're gonna find out that the mark that those goblins had, with the hand, is like related to something that has nothing to do with goblins. And maybe it's gonna be related to, those three girls that we've seen fight like big monsters. Maybe, the monsters that they're fighting are also under, that hand. And I think it's gonna be like the Demon King or something like that. Goblin Slayer is gonna be like, oh shit, these are not goblins, so what do I do? That's my prediction. The princesses or... Alright, yeah. These are the girls I was talking about. And they're like, oh. They're like, please, your majesty. Anything, of course. They're like, come on. We need money. Don't do it for free. But I'm old now. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, I lost some air right there. Like, what are we getting here? Like, these are characters I don't care about. Alright. Like, what are you? No, what are you talking about? Yeah, and then make sure that no one finds out that she escaped. Okay. Let's just skip the intro. There we go. And who are you? For your rescue. So is this someone they have saved before? I don't recognize you at all. I mean, it's stuff you have been doing. Like, how is that something you're unbelievable about? That you can't... Oh, I can't believe I get to kill goblins. And delve deep into a dungeon. Maybe it's that specific dungeon, maybe. It's like I'm scared for the princess, you know? I can't be happy. She's probably tortured. Oh wait, are you coming with He's like, oh okay. You can thank me with the gold. Which means there's more than 4 levels. Before I lost my eyes. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Is this also just a setup episode? And then episode 12 is gonna be like intense? Oh! It's just a blue ribbon, but what's special about it is that it has been in my tits. Like my holy sweat. Boob sweat. He's like, sorry, I already have cowgirl, you know? I've gotten strong on that milk. You see, like, oh god, she's trembling. Because she's thinking of... So I guess... Were it kind of like all the people with the king right there? Were they all part, like, of an adventurer team? Because I know they said, like, the guy... The guard guy who was there, well, obviously was, because he said, like, a long time since it was an adventure or whatever. I think they also said like the king and the archbishop here were in a team. Which means is both good and bad. Because it means that, you know, she's probably still alive, and it's probably gonna take a longer time for them to kill her, right? If they plan on using her for a sacrifice, you know, you can see the good in the bad. It means you have more time to be saved. Okay, that looks pretty comical. But they're stupid. Well, it's good. He's asking his people. Alright. Which means... Alright. So nothing. I mean, that seems to be more than just claws. Maybe he's like a chameleon. He has sticky pads. Or like... Are they called tree frogs? I mean, I will say I'm pretty bored in this episode so far. I think the beginning of this episode completely put me in like the wrong state of mind for the rest of this episode, because it's kind of like those characters that I don't care about. And the little we've seen of them throughout the last like 2 or 3 episodes have also been things that I'm like, why are they showing us this? Because I'm sure it's just going to be something that we're going to see in the last probably like 2 minutes of the last episode. And the fact that, I mean, this is Goblin Slayer, right? So what I care about is the Goblin Slayer and his crew. Oh, nice. Was that a tail hit? Well, try. Oh yeah, and I mean there's some confirmation that at least these are the same group of goblins. You know, with the what I think might be a black hand. I mean, oh god, they did come from behind. But what is that? Oil. Alright. Okay. I was like, can you? I'm gonna have to. You know, if I can. Oh, okay. We didn't even get to see her jump. Or maybe they showed it and I completely missed that. But. Alright. A teleport to someplace? Where would that be? Someplace that causes... Okay, so I wonder how that works. I mean, it must be very high for it to cause that suction, right? Because it would be, like, if I'm correct, it's like the vacuum is what's causing the suction. Or is it just a different in pressure? So maybe it isn't in space, but it's high enough to where the different in pressure is trying to stabilize. Is that how that works? I'm not entirely sure. Sure. Like, I'll try and stay alive until that happens. Alright. Are we gonna see her use that, like, hand thing? Is that gonna be her part? Okay, these girls are here as well. So I think I'm kinda correct. I don't think this is the hand thing that the goblins are with. But I do think, okay, I'm probably correct that it's kind of like a demon king or something, or a demon lord. I mean, probably means something then. Like, wait, why is it doing these things? Oh. Like goblins. Alright, yeah. Okay, so maybe the goblins were planning on sacrificing the queen to this thing. So maybe this is the thing. Or maybe not. I don't know, I'm trying to get anything out of this episode. I think it's gonna be something more than a goblin shaman. Yeah. So yeah, because I'm almost out of arrows. You know? It's like just too many, so I can't really. Like some goblin incense. Probably made from some very vile materials. Like cloth, charcoal, and piss. And like, I want to be useful. Alright, nice. You saw, so we can see stuff. Oh, alright, so he's. I mean, who knows how many spells can he use? I don't know, have we seen him use any so far? And do like a. Not. Is this the kind of like the spell she uses to. And then maybe blind them? Oh. Are you gonna burn those goblins? Alright, so there has been some other adventurers here. Well, that's good, She's alive. Or maybe those are some other people that the goblins have kidnapped, maybe. And they're using their blood as incense. Alright, is that a protection spell? And it doesn't seem to be a goblin shaman, it's a goblin priest. Alright, so that tells me 100% it's gonna be the priestess is the one who's gonna defeat the Goblin priest. You guys are so shit. It's like, you guys, go out there and kill them. That poor Goblin, he was like, wait, do I really need to go out? I don't want to. Alright, so what is the Goblin trying? I mean, she can purify. I mean, didn't you guys kinda suspect and know this already? Wasn't that like your number one? But maybe she's saying that as like, okay, I've confirmed that is the truth. Like, I've confirmed that, yeah, she is a sacrifice to summon a demon. Yeah, and I saw the Goblin staff is the Black Hand. So maybe it is just, it's not a demon, it's just this Goblin right here. Who's the leader? And these goblins seem easier to kill than others. Alright, swift kick in the bollocks. Alright, and that's how the episode ends. Oof, this episode wasn't very good. Man. Now what happened? Okay, wait. They defeated the Goblin, so obviously... I mean, maybe you didn't kill the Goblin, maybe the Goblin sacrifice is gonna happen. Maybe not the sacrifice, but... maybe in the next episode they're gonna have to deal with the demons, right? That thing that those 3 adventurers, the 3 girls were fighting outside. Maybe it is getting something, I don't know. Maybe the purification process that the priestess did is gonna help that one. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this episode to me isn't giving me anything. I'm trying to think of something to say about this episode. I don't think the fighting was very good. The fight scenes. Didn't care for the beginning with the people, the king, and all that. Yeah, it seems like I don't have any like emotional investment at the moment for this. And I don't feel like any like character things either from our characters. Oh prayers, have you reached heaven? Yeah. So that's all I have to say. Like I don't know, like I can't say more. I think this was a bad episode. Maybe not even bad. I would say it's worse than bad, because I would say it's like a 5 out of 9. It was just completely in the middle, just lukewarm, which I think is worse than a bad episode, because I did a bad episode. I have emotions towards, and I can talk and say stuff. But it is an episode that's just completely just in the middle and just meh. There's nothing to say. So yeah. That was my reaction to Goblin Slayer Season 11. Let's hope it never gets to Season 11.